their miracle, and Jean and Molly had found so many things again. Snow angels and Christmas stockings, birthday surprises, and fireworks on the 4th of July. Corey would squat to look at some tiny green flower, or stand entranced by the song of a single bird. He adored the Day of Disguises. He was made for Halloween, and it was made for him. As she sewed, Molly heard him outside in the hallway. That eerie creak could only be Corey swinging from the fold-down attic ladder, and the little pad, pad, pad was him running along the corridor and back. You could never mistake that tread for anyone else. Sometimes all went quiet, which meant Corey was hanging off the stair rail, upside down, to see how long he could do it. Or he might just be rearranging his treasure table in his neat little room. He might be out of the attic window and up onto the roof with his telescope, like some pirate up the mast. Corey often looked out across Amber Grove, official population 18,053, and proud of it, gazing north to the forest with its strange scar. Safe, Mom, look! Corey, too clever to fall. But she didn't think he'd fall. It wasn't falling that frightened her. Stitch, stitch, stitch. The red cloth against her dark slacks. Only a truly formal occasion or the most burning summer could get her in a skirt nowadays. Their doorbell rang. At once Molly put down the sewing and moved the chair from the door. She heard Corey scurry up the ladder into the attic as she entered the corridor, the hatch shut. Corey had heard the bell. He would stay out of sight. She walked down the stairs, taking care to look for any signs, a left-behind toy, a roller skate. On the walls hung her best photo of Jean's parents, her nursing qualifications, the poster "War is not good for children and other living things," and the smiling portrait of Dr. King. What would the Reverend have thought of Corey? The door had a peephole now, and a thick chain. A lanky werewolf lurked on the porch with his sister, a teenage witch, and a friend, an Egyptian princess. These older kids were from down the zigzag road, good kids, and they did not know Corey existed. Molly adopted her public face. Polite, not unfriendly, but not welcoming either. She picked up the bowl of candy and opened the door. "You're a little old for this," she said, a little tarter than she'd intended. The werewolf looked hungry, but the girls frowned at his outstretched paw. The princess spoke. "Oh, no, Mrs. Myers. We're going to a party. It's just Isaac has run off again. He's a mutt, kind of brown and white, about so big." She held her hand about 2 feet off the ground. "Have you seen him?" "Sorry, I haven't," Molly said, pleasant but distant. She knew the dog. She'd seen them walking it. "He keeps running off," the witch tried to explain, "and someone must find him, 'cause they keep taking his collar off. Do you think any of the kids around here might be doing it?" "No kids in this house," Molly said. "I'll keep an eye out, though." The teenagers looked at each other. Far from here, boys and girls not much older than these were marching against the war, protesting the horrors of Vietnam, and dancing in the sun. Molly's stomach twisted in knots. She'd bet it was Corey helping the dog, and that could expose him. The last thing she wanted was these teens hunting around the back of these houses. This was how it might start, like a spark on dry leaves. Soft as milk, she said, "Oh, maybe it's the ghost. Years back, there were 3 trick-or-treaters who came to a strange old house at the end of the road." They looked at her, too well brought up to be rude, but still teenagers enough not to laugh. "Hope you find him soon," she said, proffering the bowl. The werewolf took a big paw of candies. She shut the door, half hearing a low joke and some protest from one of the girls. Up the stairs, back to her.